So we now have some more details about the leaked Nazi chat, which has led to repercussions for some of those involved. So it turns out that we have an idea who the so-called leaker of these chat logs are, and why he may have done it. Okay, and again, not 100%. We don't know for 100% certain, but according to the Daily Beast, Gavin Wax, the former president of the New York Young Republican Club and now chief of staff in the State Department's Office of Public Diplomacy, being accused of leaking these hundreds of racist, misogynistic, and flat-out vile messages from a private Telegram group of young Republican leaders. Young Republicans. And so not exactly all that young. But anyway, the leak ended up exposing 251 slurs, including the N-word, because they love that word for some reason, the F slur, and straight up fascist propaganda like, I love Hitler. Yeah. So now, of course, Wax was not in the chat. He didn't take part in any of this, but somehow allegedly got his hands on it and was like, these are pretty interesting. Perhaps Politico might want to take a look. They might be very interested in seeing how other Republicans behave behind closed doors. Okay. Now, according to multiple sources who spoke with the Daily Beast, Wax allegedly got his hands on the log and leaked them as part of a payback scheme against a fellow Republican. This is Peter Giunta, a fellow Trump loyalist and the former chair of the New York State Young Republicans, because he had to step down. Okay, so now, wait a minute. So he leaked this, allegedly. Why? Why would he leak this and make all these Republicans look bad? Well, I mean, apparently, personal reasons. Personal reasons. Wax had apparently been snubbed from a Trump photo op nearly 2 years ago. What? That's right. Yeah. It's not because of, oh my God, my party is, look at how they're talking about other people. They're turning into Nazis. This is bad. No, he didn't. That wasn't the reason at all. No. It's because I didn't get my photo op with the Mad King. That's right. The Mad King. 2 years, by the way, is a very long time to nurse a grudge over a photo op. A missed photo op. Okay? Now, a source, and again, this is all not 100% confirmed here, because look at the sources. Giunta, he said the drama started over a miscommunication that had left Wax out of the coveted photo with Trump. Wax reportedly blamed Giunta, and ever since, it has been a slow burn vendetta. Quote, "It's just stupidity at this point," one source said. "It's a race to see who destroys who first. And it's just really disgusting." I mean, I think the messages were a lot more disgusting than that. I mean, just saying. Giunta, the most prominent voice of the group, was reportedly the one who said things like, "I love Hitler," and referred to black people as the watermelon people, and then told others to scream the no-no word if they saw a black woman piloting their flight. Giunta was also the first to publicly point the finger at Mr. Wax. "These logs were sourced by way of extortion and provided to Politico by the very same people conspiring against me." Ah, yes. Conspire against me by quoting my own words. And then giving them to someone. What's most disheartening is that despite my unwavering support of President Trump since 2016, rogue members of this administration, including Gavin Wax, have participated in this conspiracy to ruin me publicly simply because I challenged them privately. Again, you're talking about this supposedly a conspiracy to ruin you by exposing the things that you have actually said in this group chat to the public. The things that you actually said and believe, apparently. How dare you ruin me with my own words? What? Seriously? Now, a source close to Goon claimed the White House confronted Wax about 3 separate times about leaking the logs before the Politico report was published. Wax, however, denied any involvement. Now, he hasn't himself commented over this. However, those close to him insist that he is being scapegoated because of his feud with Goon. They say that the leak came from multiple sources, not just Wax, and that he has become the convenient fall guy. Now, once again, I love how when Republicans have a Nazi scandal, this ain't the first one, one of many, they're more concerned about how dare you leak these things than the fact that you have yet another Nazi scandal. Like, wait, for example, a GOP strategist named Aiden torrented Wax on X, formerly Twitter, saying that the White House has proof that Gavin planted the story, calling the whole thing a quote-unquote political hit job. I can't express how disappointed I am that someone I thought was friendly and loyal, wow, did this to our friends and his friends and the president and the country. Not only was it selfish, it was malicious, stupid. You even had former GOP state representative Chris Lonsdale, who weighed in, saying Wax should not be trusted in the administration or in Republican politics. Milo Yiannopoulos, yeah, that Milo Yiannopoulos, had also accused Wax of threatening another Trump official, Michael Bartels, in order to get access to the logs. This goes far beyond cowardice. Wax, it appears, worked extensively with hostile media to destroy the reputations of a number of fellow conservatives, Milo posted. He was not protected by the White House when the White House had the opportunity to do so. Milo Yiannopoulos, didn't he have a pedophilia scandal? You know, that guy, and then now he's like, for a while after that, he was kicked out of the conservative coalition, right? And then he's like, turns out I'm actually a good Christian and I am no longer gay, openly. And so everything's fine now. I'm Christian. Please let me back in. That's Milo Yiannopoulos. Okay. Look, I love everything about this. Everything about this, once again, Nazi scandal, which keeps happening. I mean, I love the excuse of, I can't believe this. I can't believe that somebody would give our own words to hostile media who would then post it. Can you believe it? Honestly, I did not see this coming. Oh, no, actually I did. Again, this is, by the way, this is the same administration who admitted that that they had revoked visas based on statements made after Charlie Kirk's murder. Apparently people were not being respectful enough to Charlie Kirk. So they go after people who quoted him, by the way, and even quoted Donald Trump, who said, hey, we need to get over it when it came to school shootings. Okay, so somebody put that up and got arrested for it. This administration is going after people for that rhetoric, but when their side posts actual Nazi and white supremacist rhetoric, J.D. Vance comes in and he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do any pearl clutching over these college kid chats.
Focusing on what kids are saying in a group chat, grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chats. If you put something in a group chat, assume that some scumbag is going to leak it in an effort to try to cause you harm or cause your family harm. But the reality is that kids do stupid things, especially young boys. They tell edgy, offensive jokes. Like, that's what kids do. And I really don't want us to grow up in a country where a kid telling a stupid joke, telling a very offensive stupid joke, is cause to ruin their lives. And at some point, we're all going to have to say, enough of this BS.
hold on, bro. Whoa. Most of the people in these chats that are saying these things, like Yunta, he's in his 30s. There are people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s that were in this group chat, and yet, oh, these kids with their college chats, you know what I'm saying? These are not young kids, okay? These are not college kids who just don't know any better. They're just being edgy, No. No, the sad fact here, okay, is that Republicans are going to war with each other over who leaked these chats instead of figuring out how to solve their very obvious Nazi problem, okay? Now, that said, of course, I think we all know why. If they actually tried to solve this Nazi problem, they'd end up getting rid of a sizable portion of their base. And,
Can't let that happen.
Can't let that happen. Look, at the end of the day, this is the modern Republican Party under Donald Trump. Racist, sexist, misogynistic, and apparently petty as fuck. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.